Hello, Maddie, aka Hello Interloper here. Today we're going to be talking about the event that is coming up, and it is the Summoner's War 2nd Anniversary event, Revisit of the Hall of Heroes. And, I was actually tipped off to this through YouTube. Somebody said, on my birthday video that, oh, don't worry, Hall of Heroes is going to be Light Succubus, so you have plenty of food for Light Succubus. And of course I was like, wait a minute, I did not hear about this, so I did look it up, and apparently it was announced on the Asian server of Summoner's War before it was the English server, but it was released last night. We are going to be able to choose one, and note this very carefully, just one of these 5. Be very careful, because once you choose, you cannot choose another. So this is going to start on the 21st, which is a little strange, because that's Thursday, and 19 PST is 7 p.m. California time, which is a little odd too. It's a very odd start time in general, because Hall of Heroes almost always starts on Friday. So, let's go over the monsters. First of all, it's pretty clear that some of these are a lot better than others. And, let's start with Water Vampire. Water Vampire, arguably he could be used as a farmer for Famon. Some people say that they use him for Necro. Just in general, he is not worth doing this Hall of Heroes for. And I'm saying this because they're clearly better choices. Fire Kung Fu Girl, I would honestly pass unless you need food for light or dark Kung Fu Girl. She has gotten buffed quite a few times since her release, because, you know, people used to call her Kung Fu Girl, and for the most part, she still kind of is, except Dark is amazing. Light's pretty good too. And we got Wind Sylphid, also known as a Cassis, Sassis, whatever. She's pretty good. I mean, she is a shielder. She also blocks the chance of critical hits by a certain percentage. She does a AoE attack, which then heals everybody, I believe based on the amount of damage she does. I could be wrong, but some people put Despair on her, so that way she's able to use that as a stun attack. And then, of course, her basic attack has a chance of inflicting continuous damage. So, she's pretty useful, and I would say only go for her if you are struggling really badly with Giants, because she can be really useful for Giants B10. Honestly, I kind of wish I had her, but frankly, I can do Giants B10, and I can do it pretty successfully. I can do it slowly, but I can do it successfully, so I'm passing on her. Now, I've heard a lot of things about Light Succubus. She apparently, if you put her on Despair, is extremely good for Trial of Ascension, TOA, because her abilities, if I remember correctly, have a chance to lower the attack bar. I'm going to have to check the monster collection in a moment, but for now, all I know is that she's got an AoE attack, and she's pretty darn good, according to what people are saying. Now, meanwhile, the Dark Phantom Thief, people say he's a pretty good nuker. I don't really know too much about Phantom Thieves. I do have Gene, who's the Fire Phantom Thief, but I've never worked on him, because I just, frankly, didn't need a single target nuker. I got Theo. Theo's amazing. I don't really need to build up Gene right this moment. And I do know Wind is crazy stunner, and Water is a AoE defense break. Don't really know much about Dark, or Light, for that matter. So yeah, just a quick run through basically what I told you before. You'll go to the Hall of Heroes, you'll be able to select one and only one, and it's impossible to change your choice. And then once you get enough summoning pieces, you can summon it. Pretty much like any Hall of Heroes. And it's 50 summoning pieces, keep that in mind. And remember, if you cannot make it, it's still worth it to do Basement 1. Because it's pretty fast, you can do it quickly, and even though you have a 50-50 chance of getting a piece, that's okay because you do get energy back. There's a high chance that you do get 3, 2, sometimes 4 energy back from doing Hall of Heroes Basement 1. So even if you can only do Basement 1, it's just worth it because this is kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The only other time you will get Light Succubus or Dark Phantom Thief, or, you know, let's say you do choose Wind, what's her face? Sylphid, you know. You're likely not going to get these. Especially the Light and Dark, you know. Light and Dark Scroll and then Wishes, which are both really, really small chances. It's probably going to be your only chance. It's definitely worth just farming B1 even if you have to. I can personally do B2, I can't do B3. It just is what it is. B2, you get sometimes, once in a blue moon, you get 3 pieces. Usually you get 1 piece. But it can be really slow. B3, I believe you need to be... Whoopsies. Somebody's name just got revealed. Oh, wait, no, my logo's in front of it. Okay. Thank you, logo. See, I knew the logo would come in handy. Yeah, Facebook. So, anyway, definitely participate in this. Mark your calendar, set an alarm, do whatever you have to do because this is going to be really, really worth it. Anyway, there's going to be one more event coming up. They're not going to release the info on it just yet, but it will be released soon, and I'll make a video as soon as that happens. Until then, make sure that you participate in this because it's definitely going to be worth it. Now, for those curious, I'm going to go and look up the collection, and I'm going to look up both of the Light and Dark's skills. So let's go to over here, 4-star. Where's Succubus? Why am I not finding it? Oh, there she is, next to the Joker. Yes, I know. Alright. Aria! There she is. Okay, so her first ability, Curse of White Knight. Oh, wait, no, that's her first ability. Dreamy Invitation is her basic attack. Attacks enemy with the bat and puts the enemy to sleep for 1 turn with a 50% chance. Recover the attack gauge by 50% if the enemy falls asleep. So, accuracy would probably be a good idea on her. Strike of Rejection slaps an enemy target and disturbs its HP recovery for 2 turns. If the target is asleep, the target will be stunned for 1 turn. So, in other words, these two are pretty nice. They depend on each other. And then here we go, the third skill that everybody is freaking out about. Reduce the attack speed of all enemies with a diluting ray of light for 2 turns and increase the enemy's chances of landing a glancing hit. Okay, so I was wrong. It wasn't attack bar, it's glancing hit. Which is still pretty damn amazing if you think about it. Glancing hit lowers the amount of damage that somebody does by a long shot, and if you put Despair on any AoE attack, you know, you have a chance to stun. Gonna be nice. Attack speed, so she kind of does Spectra's job. Spectra being Fire, what's it called? Griffin. Yes, Fire Griffin Spectra. So kind of does that job, and glancing hit. Pretty nice. So her leader skill is increases HP of ally monsters in the arena by 33%, which isn't really that useful since Vero does 33 across everything, not just arena. Anyway, enough about that. Let's look at Phantom Thief. 4 stars. I always have trouble finding them. They don't have their awakened look. Okay, there we go. Oh my, I'm not even gonna try this. Guillaume? Don't know. Alright, basic attack, scene of the crime. Inflicts damage to announce the crime and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 20% chance. So it's a pretty low chance, but it's still a chance, you know. Surprise visit. Attacks with a 30% critical rate bonus and stuns the enemy if it lands a critical hit. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, if you have high critical hit rate, pretty much a guaranteed stun. Definitely good for single target nuke. And elaborate plan increases your critical damage by 50% and decreases the chance of receiving a critical hit by 50%. So, man, if you put Rage Blade on him, he could be pretty scary with that extra critical damage. Because, I'm not entirely sure if that passive applies to, post-rune critical damage. That'd be amazing if it was post-rune. Looks like my screen just froze, but, you know, that's fine, because I'm pretty much done with this video anyway. Oh, now it's back. Leader skill increases attack power of ally monsters in the arena by 33%. I mean, I guess that could be pretty useful. Mostly people want to use speed leaders, or, you know, stuff like that. So, anyway, those are the 2 that are most desirable. Although, you know what, I will go ahead and open up, Wind Sylphid, just for the hell of it. For those of you that really need some help with, giants. Alright, Windy Cut cuts the enemy with a sharp blade and inflicts continuous damage for 3 turns with a 30% chance. Which is pretty high. Granted that it's a 3-turn continuous damage. Twister hits all enemies with a twister and recovers the HP of all allies by 10% each. Okay, so it doesn't depend on the amount of damage she does. And it's a rather slight heal, but, you know, it's reusable in 3 turns. Probably reusable in 2 turns if it was maxed. I'm not entirely sure. But that's pretty good as an AoE stun, if you put Despair on her. Force Field creates a shield that absorbs the inflicted damage proportionate to your level for all allies for 3 turns and decreases the chance of being attacked with a critical hit of the allies. That's pretty darn good. It's always nice to have a shield up, especially when you're fighting giants, because that boss hits darn hard if you do not have glancing hits applied. So, yeah, that's pretty much a quick rundown, maybe not so quick rundown, of all of the monsters that you can go for this Hall of Heroes. So, my personal opinion is I'm going to be going for Aria and going to be farming my butt off. That's pretty much why I have 328 crystals sitting around. I've been saving up, making sure I can do plenty of energy refills if needed be. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, good luck everybody. Looking forward to the Hall of Heroes event, and there's one more event left to go. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. Alright, good luck everyone.